Hello twin flames and welcome to your daily check-in for Tuesday. So we're going to use a divine structure deck for the question today. And I have been doing lots of horoscope readings. So there is going to be lots of horoscope readings on the channel this week because they're coming up in the daily readings. So we've got one card coming out and one sticking out the deck. So the first question today is, what is the divine feminine learning right now? What are you learning right now, divine feminine? And also, what's challenging the connection? What are the blocks? So this really goes together. It feels like what you're learning is to overcome whatever seems to be blocking the connection. You seem to be overcoming the blocks right now, which means if you are blocked by your twin or you're ghosted by them or there seems to be something in the way, you're learning how to deal with that. You're learning how to overcome these blocks and feel at ease. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot. This is one of my favourite tarot decks to really connect with the energy. So what's the divine feminine learning right now? So I've got two cards coming out. And what's challenging the connection? Got one card coming out. So I'm going to see what these are and then we're going to expand on them. So what is the divine feminine learning right now? You're learning that you always have a choice. Okay, you always have a choice how you feel about what's going on. You can be happy about what's going on, or you can be sad about what's going on. You can see what's happening as a block, or a delay, or an obstacle, or you can see it as something that's moving your connection forward, something that's working for you, something that's bringing in better times, something that's bringing in great lessons and growth. You always have a choice. And you can choose whether you are a victim of your reality or the victor of your reality. That means if you're going to sit around saying how bad everything is and worrying about everything and struggling with everything, or you're going to look on the bright side and find the blessing and choose hope and peace and give your struggles to heaven and fight. That means you fight for who you are. You stand up, you start again. You see this as another day to begin again, to feel at peace, to feel strong. So that's what you're learning. You're learning that you are not a victim. You are the victor of your reality. You are strong and powerful. Like Katniss in Hunger Games. She gets up and fights. She becomes the Mockingjay. And that's what you do. You're not going to give up on this love or who you are. You're going to fight for what you want. So I'm going to bring in the Divine Feminine Message Tarot. And I'm going to bring in the Divine Feminine Power Messages. I'm also going to bring in a gorgeous deck, if I can find it, by our soul sister Sandra Cole. The Divine Feminine Truths, Power and Undying Love. So we're going to start with the Feminine Message Tarot. So what is the feminine learning right now? So you're definitely learning how to overcome blocks, obstacles, struggles by realising how safe you are and how blessed you are and how strong you are. I am ready to let go of the burden of others. So you're learning how to let go of burdens. You know, carrying around your masculine's pain, trying to fix things, trying to make things better. You're learning to let go of these things, the burden of others, because really it is their lesson to learn and their cross to bear. And as a divine feminine, we tend to carry around the weight of the world on our shoulders. You know, we carry around our own burdens, we carry around our twins' burdens, and the burdens of others, our family, our children, our friends, colleagues, you know, our clients. We carry these burdens around. So this is a huge sign to let go, especially because, you know, some of us are recovering from shoulder pain, and I'm channeling that for the feminine and the masculine. So it's about letting go and surrendering. Also, I know that everything will be okay. So you're learning that it's going to be okay, that you will get your happy ever after. You know, you'll get where you're meant to be. The Knight of Pentacles is that yes card and that thumbs up from heaven. So you're learning that everything will be okay. And you're also learning that you are ready for your reunion. So you're becoming ready. That means you're doing what you need to do to be ready for reunion. So you can handle it when they come back. So you know what to do, how to act, what to say. So you don't dredge up the past and go over things, you bring in peace. So Divine Feminine Power Messages, what are you learning right now? What are you learning right now? Jumping out the deck, you're learning that you are experiencing both energies, and that means that you are going through both masculine and feminine aspects of yourself. to prepare for your reunion. It means that you are feeling what they are feeling as well as what you're feeling. You're going through what they are going through as well as what you're going through. You're experiencing both energies and you're aligning with these energies. And to come into union, we have to feel these things. You know, before my union, I went through a lot of masculine energy because I was trying to understand on a deeper level and feel and know. And that's how we have compassion. You're learning to let the angels help you. So you're learning that you don't have to do this all by yourself, that you're not alone, that you have support and power and protection from the other realms. And you're learning to let go and let it flow, which means you're learning to give concerns, worries and struggles to heaven in exchange for peace. You're learning to let go of drama to replace it with peace. You're learning to trust the process of your life and the timing of it. And that's how we go with the flow. And you're learning to love yourself more today, to love you, to give back to you. All the things you crave from them, you're learning to give them back to yourself. So let's use the feminine truth's power and undying love. What are you learning? Powerful. A few of these are coming out. You're learning that you make me feel good in every way. So what you're learning is that your twin makes you feel good in every way when they are operating in their higher self. But when they are not operating in that energy and they're making you feel bad, that you can choose to feel good in every way. You can choose that. You have a choice. So this is what you're learning. You're also learning that fear robs you of truly living. So don't let fear hold you back from a beautiful thing, which is the love that you have for each other. So the love that you have for each other is always there, no matter what the circumstances. And when you operate in fear, it's a false experience appearing real. And that means our ego propels us into a fear-based energy where we experience a scenario that usually never comes to pass, a what-if event. It edges all the goodness out. So we start panicking, thinking they're never going to leave that person, or he doesn't love me, or what if I'm alone? And we start experiencing all this fear. And that fear robs us of truly living. And fear can also exist in the past where we go over what happened and we try to see it a different way, thinking if only I'd done this, if only I'd done that. And that robs us of living too. So we have to replace that fear with faith by being in the now. And I also got the name Rob coming through there as well. That may mean something to you or your connection. But ultimately, don't let anything hold you back. And also, the universe will make a way for you to be together at the right time. So you're learning that the universe has a plan. And divine timing is part of that plan. That's why you see the number 222. So the universe will make a way for you at the right time. And that you've come a long way on your journey. That you are a warrior. And you'll continue to fight on as that warrior. Because that's who you are. So you're learning your power. So these cards really do all go together because you're learning that you have a choice. You know, you can choose how you feel. And you can make yourself feel good in every way today. By loving yourself. By letting go and letting it flow. By letting the angels help you. By understanding that you are experiencing both energies. You're realizing that you are not a victim. That you can be the victor of your reality right now. That you are strong because you know inside of you when you connect with your own heart and soul that everything's going to be okay. That you are ready for your reunion and you're okay with whenever that is because the universe is making the way at the right time. And you're moving out of burdens and struggles and letting go of the fear because fear robs you of what you truly want. And it robs you of truly living and being alive. And give yourself permission to be happy because you've come a long way. So be proud of who you are and what you've achieved. So what's challenging or blocking the connection right now? We've got the divine masculine. And usually the divine masculine's loyalty. Because the divine masculine wants to step out of his comfort zone. But he wants to do it in a way that's good for all. Because he's a loyal person. So really what's blocking isn't a block at all because your masculine is a beautiful being of light. That's their true, authentic self. So he's saying to you, I am loyal to you, and I do want you, and I do think of you. And a lot of the time that creates a block and a delay because I'm trying to protect you from me until I'm free and able and capable of being with you. And he's also trying to find the most amicable, clean way to release himself from his fears, his past, his karmic situation. So he moves into power. So that's really what's challenging or blocking the connection. And this card is moving on top of the deck, the Knight of Cups. So really nothing's blocking the connection at all, apart from the process needing to happen a certain way. He's saying, I'm already on my way. I just need to jump over this little river here that may be bringing in a little bit of fear or struggle or doubt. So I'm going to bring in some other cards. I'm going to bring in Gudi's decks. We've got the Say Love Oracle. So what's challenging or blocking the connection? So a few cards are jumping out. The first card is, you cannot always oblige, but you can always speak obligingly. So this is realizing that everything happens for a reason. What you feel is blocking you can actually be helping you, protecting you, guiding you, giving you powerful lessons along the way. And it's about love versus the ego. Love lives by giving and forgiving. An ego lives by getting and forgetting. So in other words, we move out of the ego and we move into love. We operate in a very giving energy. We don't put walls around ourselves. And we understand that in the end, we receive our happy end. The end of wisdom is freedom. The end of culture is perfection. The end of knowledge is love. The end of education is character, which means we become the person that we've truly come here to be. And I'm going to bring in Gudi's other deck. This is gorgeous as well. What else do we need to know about the ego? We've got here, the sun doesn't shine without you. And that's so powerful because understand this, divine feminine. When the masculines are away from you, they feel it. When the masculines are away from you, they know it. They're very aware of it because your light is warmth. And in today's feminine reading, I spoke all about the feminine being the light. And you are the warmth, as powerful as the sun. And when you're out in the sun and it's shining, it feels lovely. But when a big dark cloud comes in, you know about it. And when your masculine isn't with you, they know about it because the sun doesn't shine without you. Their life is filled with clouds, filled with darkness, filled with storms. And they've been guided out of that storm towards your light because that's what they crave. So the message is today, understand that what's blocking you is growing you. When you are apart from each other, that's when they realize they don't want to live without you because they want that light in their life. They want that warmth. So you're learning how to be you and be strong and powerful and to focus on love. And that's what you need to know. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.